Hello everyone, how are we doing? I hope you're having an awesome day, and if you're playing Assassin Kha'Zix, then, well, my condolences to you. It do be rough at the moment, but hey, nothing beats some good old one-shot Bug Boy, and hey, today I have a very nice game of one-shot Kha'Zix for you here, using the new Dark Harvest buffs. So you might have seen the latest patch where Dark Harvest, Electrocute, and Halo Blades got buffed, so Dark Harvest scales a bit harder now, and I thought I would give it a try and do a good old one-shot full damage build, since I think we can all agree that that is the best way to play Kha'Zix. Well, at least the most fun, because right now it's a little bit hard, but still the most enjoyable way to play him. Anyway, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my new Kha'Zix videos. Also, make sure to drop a like if you enjoy what you see and want to support the channel. It really helps me out, guys, and I'd very much appreciate it. But without further ado, sit back, relax, and let's get into this full damage one-shot Kha'Zix game. Alright guys, we are here. It's time for a Dark Harvest full damage game. Now, first off, we are going to grab a nice first blood with a bit of chain CC right there. Very good stuff. Unfortunately, I started Q, which means that I won't be able to start Raptors anymore, but that's okay. We get Treasure Hunter stack, DH stack, and also a Grizzly Memento stack, which is just fucking useless, but you know, thought I'd mention it anyway. Oh man, I'm so annoyed that Eyeball Collection's gone, and they replaced it with these useless ass runes, but anyway. So yeah, it's been a while since I did a full damage Dark Harvest page with good old Absolute Focus Gathering Storm, and needless to say, it felt pretty solid. This is definitely a scaling type page, and it actually suits Kha'Zix pretty well, because I just feel like Kha'Zix is like the only way he's somewhat useful in this game now is I would say mid to late game, in my opinion. That's when you can reliably one-shot people if you play your cards right early game. But, you know, it's still very, very hard in the meta, with a lot of bruises around and a lot of very tanky enemies that can just shit on you, like, you know, Skarner, for example, and just all the bruises in the entire world, and the tanks and all that. It's really rough. It's really rough to reliably one-shot nowadays, and of course our damage is just not there at the moment, but, you know, we're trying to make it work, and it can work in some cases, especially like into the squishier teams. Now I am starting bot side, bot to top. I probably shouldn't have done this because it's a pretty volatile lane, bot lane. It's Lucian Thresh into two squishies, but they are long range thankfully, so it's not going to be too bad for them. And yeah, I probably should have just gone bot to top, but the reason I went, sorry, top to bot. The reason I went from blue side, is because I wanted to just, I don't know, I kind of figured I wanted grubs, and just try and scale. That's basically what I was trying to go for. Grubs are a lot more reliable to take. Like, you don't have to take all of them. You can just take one, and then you'll get a nice source of XP. So that's what I was kind of going for. Because this page, and Kha'Zix in general now, I really feel like you desperately need to stay on top of your camps and make sure you're just like giga farming and getting that experience so that you can eventually snowball later. But yeah, we're gonna finish off our red here, and we're going to go towards Crab. It's a Sylas jungle, and you know, this is an unfortunate gank. Everyone knew he was bot side. The bot lane knew he was bot side, but they still died. You know, I think it was just a good lane gank setup, I believe, by the Thresh, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. Can't do much about that. But that's kind of why I was saying maybe I should just, you know, like path top to bot, because yeah, I mean, I would have been there to counter Sylas as well. But yeah, I actually noticed he skipped his Gromp in the early game, so I go ahead and take this shit. This is really nice for me because, well, I mean, it's just an extra camp while I have a bit of spare time. And I'm not, yeah, Sylas did not do the Gromp. I'm not sure if that's what they do. I haven't seen a Sylas jungle in like 5 years, so I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but yeah, we're gonna recall, get the Yuumu's, not the Yuumu's, the, what do you call it? Dirk, I'm losing my mind. get Serrated Dirk, and then we're going to go back onto the map, and ideally just play for grubs here. They're coming up in a minute 30. It is a fairly slow early game, but you know, this type of page can't really force too much here. Mid laner is playing very safe under tower. Gangplank is actually pretty safe as well, at least when I was up there before. So it's been very hard to gank anything here. If I wanted to go for like an early fight, I would have to pitch that bot lane fight. But you know, my path didn't end up that way, so it is what it is. Now, I could maybe look for Dragon here, but we're not going to risk that because we know Sylas is pathing top to bot, and they can easily contest it, potentially. Look to see if I can help out Ahri here, not going to happen. So we're just chilling. We're just chilling, and, you know, we're just going to have to wait until we find an opportunity to actually do something. But in the meantime, take camps, look for grubs, and then, you know, go from there. Now, I am looking for a gank here. This is a bit of a waste of my time. Because if I jump in here, right, she just, like, fucking... She just, like, EQs me away and can't really do anything. And Ahri is not level 6 yet, so... A marginal waste of time. Caitlyn goes down the bot lane, unfortunately. But, it's all good. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the Krugs and then move over to, the grubs. Now... Yeah. I should be like on the grubs right now, but because I wasted time there, it just, you know, I gotta take the walk of shame before I head over. I'm looking top as well to see if I can potentially do something here before I go on the grubs. I'm like, meh, yeah, no, this guy's playing like real safe too. It's just a bit too hard to force anything here right now. So I really just need to be focusing on my farm and stuff. And that's, you know, we're finally on the grubs like 30 seconds later. I am not actually very happy with how I've been playing lately, even though Kha'Zix just feels like absolute ass right now. You know, I feel like I've been making a lot of mistakes lately, and, you know, just careless shit that diamond players would make, or master players would make, and I'm kind of not happy with that. So I've been trying to do my fair share of improvement, and hopefully that pays off. So you will see probably some mistakes this game, but, you know, that's just me. Like, I mean, if in order to learn, you kind of have to make mistakes, because how else are you gonna, like, learn from your experiences, right? So it's a good thing if I die, right? And I'll tell you what I did wrong when I die, always. But yeah, now I find a good chance to counter junglers here, because I know Sylas was bot side. And this gives me a chance to take the respawn Gromp, take the blue as well. Nice little Blood Rose there. The Blood Rose mechanic is like the saving grace of Kha'Zix at the moment. It just means that, you know, instead of Eyeball Collection, you're getting your AD. You're getting Adaptive Force not from Eyeball Collection or your runes, but from the Blood Roses instead. And that is kind of nice. Anyway, I find a good chance to go on Syndra here. 3 turret shots actually just outright kills me, which is a bit unfortunate. But I'm gonna die, take the kill. It's not, I mean, like, oh, it's a free kill, I'll take it. We'll say worth on that one. But the awkward thing is that I'm not quite at Youmuu's yet, so I can't really, you know, I'm gonna have to recall again if I want to be on the map with Youmuu's, but it is what it is. We take a free kill. And yeah, like I was saying with the Blood Rose mechanic versus Eyeball Collection, I actually think like it's a massive change in the way Kha'Zix scales throughout the game, because if you get early kills previously, you know, you get a nice chunk of AD from Eyeball Collection, and that would allow you to snowball the game heavier and like participate in more fights, because you just actually have like a source of AD coming from your runes. But now that that's gone and the Blood Rose mechanic is there instead, you like, the speed in which you can actually become strong is a lot slower, because Blood Roses just do not have that sort of instant reward for getting kills that Eyeball Collection had. So now, I feel like this is why Kha'Zix kind of feels a bit weird, because it's just so, it feels like I should be able to do things with my lead, but turns out it doesn't fucking matter, because it's this stupid Blood Rose, these dumbass Blood Roses that we have to wait for in order to get our AD. So Yeah, we just have to play a lot more like scale oriented and respect like fights a lot more. That's what I've found anyway. It's a bit harder to like just full on stat check people early game, which I suppose is not a terrible thing for the game, but whatever. You know, it's a pretty bad thing for assassins. Anyway, recall. After clearing my top side, we're going to get the Yumus and then clear our bot side, and then we're going to look for the dragon because it turns out Sylas didn't actually try and do it, which is really good. I don't think Sylas is very good at doing dragon anyway. Lux is ganking top here, which is great, although I do wish she was kind of like down here because, I mean, I'm really fucking strong. We're going to look for a pick here onto Syndra. We'll just walk up to her, no need to leap. And then these guys engage here. I get flash EQ'd. I'm going to stealth straight away, and, you know, I kind of figured we could fight this, but, you know, Lucian comes along and just annihilates us, unfortunately. I took a lot of damage in such a short time. I really wasn't expecting it. Here comes Caitlyn with the nice headshot. Very cool. Lucian, gonna dive the tower, get the kill, but it's gonna go to Caitlyn as well. Boom. Nice little cleanup by Caitlyn there. Very, very good. She is gonna... Oh, nope. She just barely survives. The Syndra, very good. Now, can you imagine if Lux was with us there? If she was just bot side and playing with me, like, imagine what we could do in that fight. But, you know, it doesn't matter, I guess. You know, some people just like, I don't know, man. The biggest thing I see with supports is that they, like the lower elo supports anyway, is that they have no idea about like timing their plays. But, you know, in the higher elos, once you get, like, once supports actually understand the jungler, you know, they will hug you, and it's fantastic. Anyway, no isolation gank here. It's a bit weird. He doesn't have ulti though, so I'm just gonna do my damage, get out. I'm actually gonna walk into fog, reset my passive, just in case. But good old Maokai dealing shitloads of damage. I narrowly avoid the Sylas. I actually think I didn't have to flash there. I think I can just kill the Sylas there if I brute force it, but I wanted to play it safe, and that's what I've been trying to do, right? Like, that's what I'd rather just stay alive instead of get the kill there, because now I can go for the grubs here, which is really nice. And yeah, I mean, it's much better to just stay alive instead of going for a kill, especially nowadays. I feel like, you know, it's something I'm trying to work on and improve, because my deaths have been actually pretty damn high lately. But anyway, it's fine. We are go ahead and take that. 6 scrubs for us, very good. Ahri gets killed, unfortunate. And I gotta be a little bit careful here to make sure I don't get collapsed on, but it's fine. Probably not gonna happen. Just go ahead, take the crab, Miss W. Kind of hilarious. What am I doing? Why am I fighting this? This is so weird. This is so weird. What am I doing? I just hard baited the Maokai here. And 3 people show up, and now he's in trouble. This is like, that's what I mean. Like, I gotta stop making dumb mistakes like that. That's a really horrible fight. It also baits the Lux into getting caught here too, which is, like, overall just really fucking bad, and she pings me. It is, like, I mean, it is her fault for dying, but, like, you know, when you're playing in a lower elo, I think this is like diamond. Yeah, this is like diamondish. When you're playing in a lower elo, you really need to, you know, be very careful not to bait your teammates and just like kind of like do your own thing, because people will get caught like that in this meta, in this elo, and so it's, you know, gotta be careful. Anyway, we're going to just finish off clearing our jungle here, and I still want to try and get the dragon. I just haven't had a very good chance to do so. Ahri dies here, and I'm not a huge fan of my Lux. I'm trying to look for the Syndra here. Turns out Thresh is here. Yeah, I kind of want to do the dragon, but like, these guys still have very good control of the lane, and I don't know, man. I'm just like looking at this Lux, and it's just like, I don't know, and then I'm getting pinged, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, all right. So this is the elo I'm playing in, right? So I gotta like mute all here, and I gotta just play my own game for now and just start scaling. I really can't do much early game. It's just too fucking difficult to try to do anything. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna walk up to the Gangplank here. I'm not gonna use my ultimate here because I feel like I could just run up with my Yumus, and we're gonna kill him with the Maokai. Very good stuff. I'm gonna subtly tax the minions for XP. Very cool. And we're just gonna go into Krugs. Enemy team finally takes the first dragon, which is Mountain Soul, and that fucking sucks because yeah, Mountain Soul is just like, get me out. I don't want to play the game, you know. One of them is okay, but like, if the enemy team gets like 2 or more Mountain Souls, it's so fucking bad. Anyway, this is the first one, so there won't be any more, but still, yeah. All right, so I hit level 11, which is really good. This is pretty good timing. 15 minutes. Level 11 is pretty damn solid, and I'm gonna evolve the wings because I am no pussy. I do not care. I do not care. I'm not evolving W second. I'm not evolving R second. I'm just gonna evolve E. And a lot of people might think that E second doesn't really have that much value if you're not gonna be able to kill. But I mean, I kind of can kill, and also that's not all evolved E is good for, right? The increased range is actually pretty damn solid for, you know, map mobility. Although it's not as useful with this type of build because we don't have much haste. But still, you know, something to keep in mind. Anyway, second item, Hubris. We are going to start scaling with that item. I think Hubris second is like, if you want to deal damage later on, you kind of need Hubris second, like as an assassin build anyway. Like, because otherwise you really struggle a lot with damage and you can't get the one shot off reliably. Anyway, I know this guy is by himself because I see the Thresh topside. I'm not going to use my leap until he flashes, and he does. And we are able to just one shot him very comfortably there with the Ahri. And our Hubris is active now. Yeah, very good stuff. Now, 7 stacks of Dark Harvest, so we are scaling quite nicely. I think it's, I can't remember how much it was. Was it like 12 extra damage per stack or something? That was the change? Yeah, I believe it was something like that. And, you know, when that adds up and you get like multiple stacks, obviously the rune is going to hurt a lot more down the line, but you know, 12 damage is really not that much. It doesn't really change too much in the early game, but I guess it can make the difference if necessary. Anyway, I find that there's no good play to make on the map here, so what I do is I just wait in the bush for Lucian to show up again. Patience is a virtue, right? There's no camps to show up. His W actually misses here, and I actually fuck up my leap here tremendously. Lose vision of him, so my Q cancels. And that was just extremely messy. Did not need to burn my flash there. All I need to do there is just walk up to him with Yumus and R. And then once he dashes away, then I leap. But yeah, it was just super awkward. Like, I thought he was going to run towards the tower, but it was dying. And so he immediately backed off. And, you know, just messy from me. Very messy. My mechanics are getting worse, man. I feel like I'm getting old. Oh my gosh, I'm getting old. I need my walking stick. Anyway, I still don't really see any particular play I want to participate in the top side here. My team's doing well though, so no need for me to do anything. And I just want to catch this wave bot side, right? This is totally free, so I'm going to go ahead and take this. Very, very nice. A full cannon wave, as long as I don't miss anything here. Very good stuff, and that's going to get me level 13. This is how you get leads, and this is what you need to be doing more. You know, just not participating in dumb shit. You know, knowing what opportunities you can get, and yeah, it'll go a long way, man. So now, because I've like picked up all this other stuff on the map, my camps are back up. So now I can continue to get value by just clearing from bot to top, and hopefully, you know, resetting in time for dragon. Now it is 50 seconds until dragon, so if I do choose to clear all my camps here, I will actually be late for the dragon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clear all my camps because I'm a greedy fucker. I'm greedy, man. I'm trying to clear them all as fast as I possibly can. But you know, 30 seconds left till dragon. Enemy team is walking down, gonna start to get vision. The Thresh is down there. It's just extremely greedy from me. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, you know what? I can't actually recall and be at Dragon at the same time. You know, I'm gonna just cancel the recall and hopefully like be a bit closer to it and try and get some positioning. Try and get a good position before it spawns so the enemy can't really get it. But I'm just a little too late, man. I'm level 14, which is fantastic, right? Don't get me wrong. But I'm just lacking a bit of time. I was hoping we could maybe make a pick here, but we just don't have any frontline here. I think Maokai should have actually come down here, and I should have pinged him to come down here too, but I don't know, man. It doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, I'm trying to look for picks here. It's just really not good. It's just not a good situation here. I should just say fuck it, leave it. But I also want to try and do something here because I've already done everything on the map that I need to. So I'm just gonna say screw it. Like, it's not looking great. I'm wasting too much time. Gonna go ahead and shove out this wave and get another source of XP, which is great. And now I'm just waiting for my camps here. So I basically I can't afford to stick around here, except I choose to recall because. Okay, well, I guess I choose. Yeah, I'm. You know what? I'm just like fuck it. I don't care. I'm just gonna recall and, you know, buy my brutalizer, and that's gonna be it. Now it's extremely greedy, but I think it's the right decision because like trying to walk into the Syndra Thresh here is extremely dangerous. So you know, without the Maokai, it's just way too hard to contest this dragon. And the reason we were trying to contest that so hard is because that was their last objective to get the Feast of Strength, I believe. If I'm not wrong. Maybe not. I can't remember. But yeah, doesn't matter. It was the right decision to let it go. I'm going to just start taking my camps again. Keep in mind, like, the only reason I was so slow there is because I have a Hubris second, which means I don't have Profane second for clearing fast. If I had Profane second, I'd be clearing my camps much faster and I'd be able to rotate down there quicker, but whatever. It still doesn't matter. Anyway, I need that Hubris. Well, I want to look for this Lucian here, but everyone's just playing so fucking safe. Like, he's just not in the great position for me to do anything there. Caitlyn is going to get picked by herself here, and I'm expecting enemy team to try and start Atacon. So I'm also expecting Lucian to come topside here, which is why I'm waiting in the bush, but turns out he's just farming mid lane. And I can't do anything about it. Like, he's just too mobile and he's in too weird of a position to warrant ganking that. So yeah, I'm just gonna check around, see if I can get anything. Thresh shows up, unfortunate. And yeah, it's a bit of a slow point in the game. Can't really do much here, so we're just gonna chill, wait for Caitlyn to respawn. It chose not to do Atacon, which is good, I suppose, for us. But in the meantime, Syndra is pushing bot side, which is not fantastic. But yeah, I'm just trying to progress to the third item, which is Profane. Actually find the Gangplank here in isolation, but I kind of realized I can't fucking kill him. Maybe I could have, I don't know. But, you know, he just kind of runs me down and I get blown up, so it is what it is. Ah, man, unfortunate. Unfortunate, yeah. I figured I couldn't really fight that, but who knows, maybe I could have just killed him before his team showed up, but yeah, it just didn't look really good to me. And then I chuck up the surrender vote, which is obviously bad, but guys, I'm not enjoying this meta. I'm not. If I get run down by a bruiser one more fucking time, I'm gonna lose my mind. Anyway, enemy team gets Ruinous Atacon, and thankfully my Caitlyn is picking up a lot of the blood roses here, which is good. But they do get the buff from that. And these guys are so low. She's almost got the kills, but it's just not gonna be enough, unfortunately. And we kind of have to take the L there. After a lot of back and forth, you know. It kind of sucks, but yeah. I'm just so frustrated with bruises nowadays, man. Like, this Gangplank in particular, this game, extremely difficult to kill. Because he was running Bone Plating, which really screws over my burst tremendously, so it takes a lot longer to kill him. Yeah, Bone Plating is just disgusting, man. And, you know, everyone has so much health nowadays. Fucking Hullbreaker gives 500 health, which is what he ran this game, and it, you know, just disgusting, man. But, you know, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying to make fucking Assassin Kha'Zix work. Call me crazy in this meta, but honestly, like, it's just painful sometimes. It's just painful. I feel like I should be able to do way more, but I can't because this champ has just been gutted, and yeah, all we can really rely on is the scaling potential with Yumu's and not Yumu's, Hubris and Absolute Focus Gathering Storm, and that's what we're trying to go for. Thankfully, the good thing about this meta is if you get Blood Roses, which usually you will, and you're farming correctly, you will be level 16 really quickly. So that's cool. And we're going to finally hit it here, which is fantastic. And also, there's an open wave here. So we're going to go ahead and take that and then recall and then get Profane. And probably look for a dragon contest. Shit is happening down here. I really don't care for this player here. I'm just going to recall and get my items. It looks pretty back and forth though. Kaylin kills the jungler. But she is going to go down in the process. I'm actually in the great position to help the Gangplank. No, sorry, help the Ahri here. Do I need to say anything more about that? Like, he hits me with a barrel, orders me, and then Qs me, and I've lost half my health. Three quarters of my health. Isn't that insane? Like, it's so easy for these dumb champs to just, like, kill you. It's like, it's so disgusting, man. I don't know. This guy's 2 and 5 and he's just like shitting on me. I'm like, what? Like, what is this shit, bro? Like, can I keep some of my health? Can I just kill you? Can I kill you real quick? But anyway, after that kill, manages to kill the dragon, which is great. And that's kind of what we wanted. My teammate is going crazy here. Actually sets up the Thresh kill for me here very nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. And then, obviously can't do anything else there, so I'm immediately going to look topside to see if I can find any camps. I can indeed find some camps here. I'm going to get the Gromp, and then I'm also going to get the Cannon Wave as well. Oh my god, level 17? What, 2 levels above our entire team? Extremely good, 3 levels above Sylas. He's in isolation. Oh my god, where's my fucking damage? Isn't that crazy? He uses Zhonya's, which means I can't kill him. And then GP orders me twice and I die. Crazy, just insanely skilled player. I'm sure he really worked hard for that kill, but yeah, I'm gonna go down and he's gonna go down too. I don't know, man. If you couldn't tell, I'm extremely salty. I'm salty as hell. Not because like not because Kha'Zix is weak, but because every other champ seems like it's so brainless to play them. I swear to god. Like I'm so over like getting hit twice by 2 auto attacks and then just blowing up instantly. It's really, really annoying, and that's why I fucking hate the armor nerfs that they did recently with Kha'Zix. It's just so, it's like so unplayable. Oh my god, man. Like, the enemy team just like looks at you and you explode into 1,000 pieces. It's really rough. So honestly, like, it's not even about Kha'Zix's damage, it's about his durability. And yeah, like his ability to like stand in front of bruises and actually take them without dying. Like, that's the biggest issue with Assassin Kha'Zix right now. It's just that you get blown up way fast in a lot of scenarios. But hey, we are finally at that point. We can actually start like assassinating, to say the least. I mean, we have Hubris, we have Profane, which is really nice, speeding us up with our clears. We've got Last Whisper and Steruda's on the way. And yeah, I'm going to contest this GP and stop him from pushing. I'm just going to get rid of the wave first, so he's in isolation now. And let's see how this fight goes. Insane damage, right? Oh, what's that? Minion wave comes along? Well, I guess I can't kill him. Oh, brother, it sucks so much. Anyway, he's going to back off. And I'm going to get another wave and hit level 18 at 28 minutes. Holy moly. Extremely good. And I still can't fucking kill this guy. Oh, man. It sucks, bro. It sucks. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So I finally have my Sterudas, so that's going to help. That's going to help, you know, just deal damage, I guess. Especially into these these enemies, since they are pretty high level now. So, you know, it's about time I get the Ceruldas, because that's really going to help with their base armor. And I think some of them are building armor as well, so like, you know, extremely important buy here. This guy is by himself, so this is a free kill. Watch this. EQ auto attack profane W. I didn't actually need to profane there, I believe, but whatever. Obviously want to use that. And yeah, good to know we can actually kill the lone ADC by himself in isolation. Very cool. Anyway, fight is breaking out here. I'm going to try and help out my Caitlyn. And I'm going to profane to finish that Sylas off. We're going to continue. We'll try and continue the fight, but the GP ult comes through. And I can't jump on this guy, right? I actually can't jump on this guy. I have no ultimate. And there's a barrel on top of the Ahri, so I'm actually going to just shift my focus, play with the Maokai here. E profane, Q, auto attack Syndra, blow her up with Dark Harvest. Oh my god, reset on Thresh. Boom. Explode everyone. And finally, we're online. It only took 30 minutes, but we did it, guys. The sad reality of Kha'Zix right now. You kind of just... You know, you're kind of just like confined to farming until you're strong enough to reliably kill people, but it is what it is. What can you do? Anyway, Baron, which is very nice. We're going to recall, and Dragon is coming up, so we should be able to get this no issues because they have a lot dead. Syndra, GP, Thresh dead. So I'm going to use this time to... Oh, no, I guess not. But yeah, just going to go ahead, go for the Dragon. Sylas actually walks in and is hard face checking. Messed up my combo here quite a bit, but you know, gonna reset, blow Lucian up in isolation. No double jump there because that would be lousy, but you know, we could have if we wanted to. And finally, you know, finally, it only took 30 minutes, but we're now one-shotting. We're now one-shotting as we should, and dealing a lot of damage. Let's just say 39 stacks on the Hubris, so that's why it's so important to have this item if you want to like go for the one-shot playstyle. I swear, it's really essential. I feel like if you don't run Hubris, later on your damage, it's just not quite enough to deal with anyone who's building even a little bit of defense. But you know, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. And you'll notice I never buy opportunity either, because I just feel like you need the fucking attack damage, because Kha'Zix scales off attack damage. Nice little pick by Maokai there, isolating the Thresh. Gonna instantly jump in and kill him there. Reset, jump on Sylas, kill him next. This looks pretty good. I'm gonna R evolve in. Unfortunately, Syndra sees me, and she has a nice EQ onto me and Ahri. And the moment I reappear out of stealth, she instantly R's me, so not much I can do there. It is what it is. That could have ended really well, but unfortunately it was not meant to be. Alright, we are back. My team has made a nice pick, and so we're going to try and join them here and see if we can do anything. We're going to R-Evolve from the bush. EQ auto attack onto the side. It's going to press Zhonya's outplayed. Actually manages to get away from that. That's crazy to me, but you know, Zhonya's is allowing him to survive the one-shot. I'm not sure, actually, yeah, that probably would have been different if we had Hubris active, but we didn't there, which is unfortunate. And we're just going to immediately go bot side and, you know, just try shoving the wave. And then that's when I realized that this is actually bad macro. I need to just go top side here and shove the wave in, because we already have these two inhibs, so we need to just push this top side of the map. And I'm actually just going to leave the fight here entirely, because there's zero reason to fight in that spot unless we manage to kill their wave clearers, and then we can push into the base and end the game. But that's a bit hard with their formation, so we just need to push topside here and then wait for the objectives come up. And in the meantime, I'm going to continue looking for picks. You know, there's not many of them, but we're going to try and make them. And this is a really nice pick here. Find the Gangplank in isolation, and we're going to blow him up. That's interesting how it was so easy to kill him then, but we had like giga trouble before. I don't really know why. Why is that? Why is that? We didn't have Hubris active. No, I guess it's probably because we had Ceruldas here and like our full build. And have all our lethality at him, so, you know, I think something is seriously fucking wrong if I can't kill the GP there. Who has no armor, by the way. He has no fucking armor, so, yeah. And now we're going to try and get the dragon here, which is up in 30 seconds, so this is a good time to try and walk into the enemy jungle and get vision. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and we're kind of just prepping here. Now what I do here is I swap sides, which is something I like to do. You might have seen it. I'm trying to just, I don't know, it's not a great time to be swapping sides here, but it's just something I do if I want to look for a potential pick. But it's just a little too dangerous and nothing's going to happen here over that wall, so I'm going to shove in the wave here. Bit of a scrap going on here, not entirely sure what's happening, but I don't really care. I reacted to this super late. I could have actually killed that Thresh there when he stepped on the trap, but whatever. Anyway, watch this shit. This shit is mint. This shit is mint. Ready? We're going to try and engage onto this team here, because they are looking mighty low. Find the gangplank, double jump him, flash onto the Sylas, boom, reset, find Syndra in isolation, boom, reset. Not really looking too good there. Can't really do anything. Wait for Maokai to go in, jump, reset onto the Thresh, boom, kill him, and that's the end of the game, guys. Oh my god. One shot Kha'Zix is back. I hope you guys enjoyed. Try to build out. You know, it takes a while to get going, but the results are immaculate. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.